When did an inside joke with your sister stop being funny? It started when we were kids. Didn't matter where we were. Grocery store, gas station, school parking lot. One of us would shout, "Last one to the car is a loser." And it was on. No warning. No mercy. Full sprint. We treated it like the Olympics. If you tripped, too bad. If you had a backpack on, sucks to be you. The car was the finish line. And victory tasted like smug laughter and sibling pride. I had more wins, but only barely. My sister was scrappy. She once dove over the hood just to beat me by half a second. Our parents hated it. "You're gonna dent the car. Someone's gonna get run over." But they always smiled when they said it. Deep down, I think they liked seeing us act like idiots. We kept it going even as we got older. At 13, it was still funny. At 16, it was nostalgic. Even at 19, when we were both back from our first semesters of college, we did it in the Target parking lot. I won that one, but only because she tripped over her own shoelace. She laughed the whole way to the passenger seat, flipping me off with both hands. It became our thing. A weird little tradition only we cared about. No matter what. Holidays, weekend trips, even funerals once. We found a moment for it. It was like a way to say, "I still see you," without actually saying it. Then, I guess it just faded. I didn't notice it at first. One afternoon, we came out of a movie theater, and I instinctively yelled it. She just smiled, shook her head, and walked to the car. I figured she was tired. Another time, I tried it at the mall. She waved me off. "You win," she said, already unlocking the door. It didn't hit me as weird until a few months later. We were at our cousin's wedding. The whole family was tipsy and loud, and someone shouted that it was time for the after party. I nudged her. "Last one to the car," and she just looked at me like I'd said something in another language. "I'm not doing that anymore," she said, quiet. I laughed like she was joking, but she wasn't. She turned and started walking, slow. No sprint, no race, just gone. I asked her about it later. She brushed me off. "I'm just over it," she said. "We're not kids anymore." But that wasn't it. I knew her too well. She wanted to run. I could see it in the way she looked at the car, like it was still a finish line she missed, but something was stopping her. I found out what a few weeks after that. I was in the kitchen when I overheard her talking to our mom in hushed voices. I wasn't eavesdropping at first, just grabbing water, but I froze when I heard her say, "I don't want him to treat me different." Mom said nothing for a second. Then, "You should tell him." "I will," my sister whispered. "Just not yet." That night, I asked her straight up, "Are you okay?" She smiled too fast. "Yeah, why?" I said nothing. I didn't push. A few months later, she moved back home. Said her dorm wasn't working out. I helped her carry boxes. One was labeled MEDS in thick black marker. That was the first time I felt it for real, that the race was over. Eventually, she told me about the diagnosis, about the doctor visits she didn't want me to know about how she started noticing her legs getting weaker little by little, how sometimes she just couldn't run. "I didn't want you to see it like that," she said. "Didn't want you to know I was losing." I didn't say anything, just reached out and tapped her shoulder. "Tag," I said quietly. "You're it." She laughed, then she cried. "We don't race anymore, but sometimes when we leave the house, I whisper it anyway. Last one to the car is a loser," and she still smiles every time.